Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another San Diego Werewolf, the Apocalypse, Sept of the Howling Winds. This scene, another newcomer is making their way. They're getting ready to leave their home sept. Him and his mother, taking a moon bridge, traveling across great distances fairly quickly, thanks to the magic that is bestowed upon it. Traveling nearly to the moon and back. Yet it only takes minutes to hours depending on how far you're going. So we start this scene. Tove, Adelheid's mother? Is that how you pronounce it?
Toll Adelheids.
Adelheid.
Toll and Adelheid, yes.
Okay. Tove and Adelheid are meeting with their own Sep's elder, who's spoken with the Sep's totem to open this moon bridge. And he looks to you both. Are you sure you'll be all right? I can come with you if you need. Make sure you arrive safely.
I need to pay that. I need to pay the thing that Vigilant Bo has done. Raya. If he is the first time, if it's a meeting, he will present his neck. Just to make sure that the Sket Elder knows that Adelheid respects him. What Vigilant Bo has done is a good deed. And the Get should pay his debts. I heard she had twins. I need to talk to them.
Very well. I wish you safe travels.
Thank you, Raya. I will bring honor to our tribe.
I look forward to hearing the stories. And the Septotem opens the moon bridge before you.
The Adelheid will carry what his mom wants to carry, but he will carry her things for her, and he will enter the moon bridge.
And you begin traveling great distances. Are you going to be talking to your mother during this time, or just being quiet? Or
The Adelheid is mostly quiet. He loves his mom, but he knows that his mom is sick, and he doesn't want to, make her mom breathe more than usual by talking.
Mhm.
The so he is up. He's absolutely getting bored, but he wants to do what is safe for his mom, and he probably tells his mom as well about this, like you shouldn't talk, mom. It might get you make sad. It might get you get tired. We have great distances to overcome.
She just kind of nods, agreeing that it's probably best, since you are far away from home, to keep quiet. So she does remain quiet for your trip. And an hour later, you're descending from the moon bridge, and you see the spirit waiting for you at the end. He looks very. He looks like you definitely consider him probably almost an ancestor-looking spirit. Hold on, where's that picture? There it is. You see, he looks like that as you approach.
Hmm. The If this is a spirit, Adelheid will show the proper respect to the spirit. Um, He is not taking higher station, but he will still, present his neck. And he will look at the spirit, as he doesn't have any way of speech. He just shows the respect that he has by body language.
He crosses his arms and kind of nods and steps to the side, allowing you to enter.
Adelheid enters slowly.
And once you've left the moon bridge, you see this woman. You're in the Umbra, so she is definitely got she looks like she's almost made of stone. She looks like an old woman, except instead of flesh, she has stone. That's what it looks like.
The Adelheid doesn't know who this individual is. And as far as I know, when you arrive to a sept, you need to make a howl of introduction.
Yes.
And yeah, I got common sense. Nice. He will do that. He will say, "I am Adelheid Trimbenson, Thronebreaker, Cleaf of Gerard Fenris, arrived to the sept for repaying past deeds and honoring the sept in the name of Garu Nation."
And she walks forward. Welcome, young one. I am Wisdom of the Earth, leader of this sept. Uktena, Theurge. Born on 2 legs.
The Adelheid basically presents his, and if it's not enough, he will, do the flop.
You show great honor. Your father would be proud. Please rise. Bending down to get at your neck is bothersome at my age.
He does what he's told, and he doesn't speak without the elder lets him speak.
Who is it you are looking for?
Raya, before I was born, my mother had a problem, and she was saved by the Black Fury Vigilant Bow, the Heart of the Sept, Glasswalker, and bears witness Fianna of Rune. I can't find any connections to the Heart of the Sept, the Glasswalker, but I found that the Black Fury Vigilant Bow had twins. I have arrived to look for those twins to pay my deed as their mother as their mother saved my mother. And also my uncle bears witness was unable to pay his debt. So it's up to me now to pay this debt.
And she puts her hand to her chin, thinking, that is an honorable way to do things. I believe I have heard that they arrived a short time ago. I know they will be at the moot tomorrow.
He nods. I will be there with your permission, if your permission is granted, Ryan.
It is granted. We would be honored to have such a fine young warrior in our midst.
My skills belongs to the sept that I stay right now. Wisdom of Earth, Raya. Please accept my skills. There's much for me to there's much for me to learn, improve.
Your skills will be used then. Do you require housing for you and your mother?
It will be a great gift.
Can she step sideways on her own, or does she need help?
What did she say? I apologize, I didn't hear.
She asked if your mother can step sideways on her own, or if she
Hmm.
needs help.
It's up to you. Oh, see, I have no idea. But she's an old king.
Well, either way, you also will then step sideways.
Hmm.
You seem to be in a large. It's not quite a cave. It's basically a space under a large outcropping of stone. Um, and there seems to be a path leading up out of it.
He looks at the elder. If the elder wants him to move that way, he will move. But as he's a guest, he doesn't want to do anything which will, break the rules of the cairn or the step. He doesn't know anything about the step, so
Yeah, I forgot. And she does a quick little circle around you, lighting incense off of the brazier, just to make sure that you are still clean. You didn't pick anything up on the trip over. Come, I will show you the housing for your mother. Then I will show you around the septum.
this will be an honor, Ryan. And he follows. His head is looking down.
And she leads you to the kinfolk and sept housing. It's basically like a trailer park, more or less, but they're very nice trailers, manufactured homes mostly. There are several that are empty along this section. You may take your pick.
The Adelheid is gonna take the one which is enough for two of them. Like he won't ask for, well, I'm on notable heritage, blah blah blah. He won't say shit about that. He will uh, see one and ask for it. See one that is enough for both of them, and he will ask for it. The,
That is an excellent choice. Has the least stairs should be good for your mother.
Thank you, Raya. You have shown great hospitality. I wish I will be enough. I will be enough. I will be there to pay my debts to the sept, bring honor and glory to the totem.
Glooskap will like that. And once you get your mother situated, Wisdom will take you around, showing you where the cub cabins are. You see that they're actually several teepees. Um, and then the den mother's cabin is just a short 20, 30 feet away from those.
Mhm.
Uh, you've seen the cairn because that's where you came out. She shows you where her and the other elders of the sept stay. Most of them seem to be dens. There's two small cabins.
While this continues, Adelheid looks almost, his full concentration is on her, but he also checks to see if there is, you know, checks to see if there is the guardians are doing patrols and
You do see
all that stuff.
several wolves making patrols around. There's one very large timber wolf. He looks very Get of Fenris, and a smaller black and gray wolf with
Mhm.
him.
The Adelheid doesn't cut the elder while she speaks, but if she's done, he will say, Raya, I have
Yes,
learned
voice.
from my bed, I have learned a lot about protecting our sept. I do not wish to brag or anything else. I know I am not enough to ask for any status in the sept, but I ask your permission to present myself to border and help the guardians to protect and patrol the sept. I wish to learn the the schedules and patrolling. So without carrying the name or the title, I wish to be helpful. While if there is any danger to the sept, I want to be ready as any get can be. I want to be ready as any get should.
I will let them know. They will probably speak to you tomorrow then. There will be much going on tomorrow. I know the Truth Catcher has news that he wishes to speak at the moot. Plus, with so many new dazzles, will probably wish to tell the story of the sept.
You know, I may not have been the Galliard, but the I love hearing stories.
They are the easiest way to teach lessons.
You know, also I may not be. I may be a new in the sept, and I am not looking for any positions or anything like that. As I know there's many elders in a higher rank than me, probably carrying those. But I will let the help as best as I can. I want to show that the Ahroun is not just something to be used in battlefield. If I do not presume any bad things about this set, of course, but if there is anything you need, anyone to be trained, please, Raya.
I will let it be known to those who tend to deal with that, the dead mother, the warders. They will know your name.
He nods. He looks thankful. I do not wish to take more of my elder's time.
I have shown you all that there is necessary to show. We have a lake, so if you wish to fish, there are many trout in it, especially this time of year. You may also hunt on the lands if you need food. There are deer up towards the mountains.
If the kin needs a if the king needs fishes to be catched or deers to be hunted, I volunteer, Ryan.
So eager. I like this.
The Adelheid smiles, but like this is not bragging smile. He's trying to make sure, like it's obvious this guy loves King. Like, the way that he looks at his mom or carries his stuff it's obvious. And he knows the way he loves his mom. There's a lot of people who loves their mom. The other Garu's mom or sisters or brothers. The and the worst thing is Nation loses a lot of Garu. So he wants to make sure nobody goes hungry at night.
All right. And she gives you reign to head back or free leave to head back, take care of your mother if you wish.
Hmm.
So,
That's what he does.
and if there's nothing else,
No, thank you. It was an amazing scene.
thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.